Greetings, Shining Bulls and Shining Bears, and welcome to the 60th episode of the Crypto Astrology Podcast. Please note that financial astrology, similar to technical analysis, is not 100%. I, Maya Raghavan, am not an influencer. I am not a financial advisor. Rather, I am a financial astrologer, using the planetary positions as data inputs in my analysis of the probable nature of price movements. I do not make your decisions for you. Your decisions are up to you. Shining Bull content is here to stimulate your own thought process as you make your own decisions relating to your own finances for yourself and by yourself. Please do share my videos with others so that more people can benefit from my work as a financial Vedic astrologer. We are going to take a look at what this week's holds for Bitcoin and Ether price. Remember that on ShiningBull.com, you can get predictive books on Bitcoin and Ether price for this year and for the next few years, as well as several other books. These books let you recognize what is happening in the present moment so that you can put current price trends into context and properly understand what they will lead to next. When we look at the planets, we have an edge, and that edge is what Shining Bull is offering you. Now, here are the major movements in the sky that will be affecting us most on the Earth plane this week. On Tuesday, July 16th, around sunrise UTC, Sun enters Cancer. As per my research, which I published a long time ago in my very first book, Bitcoin and Astrology, Sun in Cancer typically generates a Bitcoin bull run. Right after midnight at the very beginning of Thursday, July 18th, then, Budh, Mercury, passes Bitcoin's natal Mars. And I see that this will generate a big news item that will move Bitcoin price up powerfully. On Friday afternoon UTC, Budh, Mercury enters Leo. I see that a new leader comes forth, or maybe many in various countries. Or in the early evening when Sun enters into Pushya Nakshatra. So one example is the US Democratic Party finding a new candidate. That's just an example. This person or these individuals is or are likely to be heartfelt, with like a heart-based energy. Related news that night can generate a strong price move, but I am not able to see clearly what that move is going to be, so be careful. Those are the big moves in the sky this week. Please listen up, because next I'm going to tell you a little bit more on what I see for Bitcoin and Ether price this week, and it's a bit important. Please note that the Bitcoin by 2026, Bitcoin BTC 2024 predictions, ETH BTC 2024 predictions for the ratio, and Ethereum by 2026 books are available on ShiningBull.com. And so is Bitcoin countries. You may also be interested in Shining Bull ALTCOINS 2024, and experienced meme coin traders can check out MEMECOINS with Astrology. Now, let's take a more up-close look at the week ahead. I, the astrologer, live in Newfoundland, but I give the weekly predictions that I make on this podcast as per UTC time. I'm just going to mention the strongest moves that I see this week. Generally speaking, I see that starting on Wednesday, July 17th, starting around midday UTC, Bitcoin starts a new bull run. Ether should already be running strongly. It should have already begun its run on Saturday the 13th. But during the week, I see that a crazy volatile move is likely on Sunday, July 14th for Bitcoin, probably for Ether too, a bit after 4 p.m. UTC, when Moon travels in Kendra to Venus in the sky. And then that move reverses on Sunday night. Monday I see as mainly up, but in the first half of the day UTC, a drop is likely when Moon travels with Budh in the Navamsha. Tuesday is mixed, and there can definitely be one last downward correction in the first half of the day UTC as Moon travels in Kendra to Budh in the sky. The last very important thing that I need to tell you is that on Saturday the 20th, it's a bit tricky to put it mildly. I see a drop initiating in the early morning, which is due to some formidable news event related to political leaders. However, as I mentioned, we should already be in a bull trend, which would have begun on Wednesday. For intraday movements, support and resistance targets, experienced traders can check out the trading signal service on ShiningBull.com. Please read the disclaimer in the details section of this video below. So that was the weekly forecast for the week ahead in Bitcoin and Ether price. Next, I usually give news, but actually I want to spend Saturday in nature. So this is Friday that I'm recording this, and so I'm going to skip the news item, this podcast, because I need to get this out. But maybe I will just reiterate that I see this coming week as being very news driven. As I mentioned, I see that a new leader comes forth, or maybe many in various countries, in the afternoon or early evening UTC on Friday, July 19th. This will be an important news event. I also see that certain countries will be forming important new partnerships that will change the future of humanity. So that was all for this week. So again, I guess this week is going to be quite a formidable news week indeed. And yeah, let's all have a happy weekend, and yes, let's all truly desire or want a higher humanity and a new humanity, a positive humanity, and more ascended human civilization. And let us all truly wish for that, for that we protect trees, that we protect nature now, so that the future is full of green, full of nature, and as we advance technologically, that we keep our trees, that we keep our fauna. And the flora, I think we've already done a lot of destruction, but at least the fauna, let us keep it, and let us proliferate it. Let us support those who are fighting for the forests, for the jungles. May they have all of our support. And yes, okay, I will see you next week.